Well, good morning. I am master hypnotist and complete mind therapist Chuck DeBroder. Thought I would pop on a few of my hypnosis social media platforms to talk about how hypnosis causes changes positively faster than traditional therapy. Now, I have no knock against traditional therapy. It works for a lot of people. But when you need changes fast and you need results fast, and you're a professional, a business owner, a healthcare professional, or someone who, well, like a professional athlete or actor that needs the changes yesterday, then hypnosis is the way to go. And I have so many client testimonials, but for the most part, we are here today. And by the way, allow our streaming service to give you permission to make a comment, just like this Facebook user right here, anonymous. Somebody says, Chuck, hey, how's it going? And let me know what is going on. Now, I help professionals get better sleep, erase their anxiety, and then they improve their careers and they get a boost to their performance in their careers as well, which is worth so much in the way of financially and health wise and everything else. Barbara, I've got your little thing. I don't know if you can see it here, but it says you fell asleep. Barbara is one of my top best hypnotherapy clients and students. Thank you, Barbara, for making this needle point here. I'm going to do a post about it, I'm sure, right here. And Sisketto, our number one fan on our weather formats as well. See, I'm the hypnotic weatherman, so I do what I love. I do meteorology as well as helping people improve their lives with the power of their minds. Sisketto, happy Sunday to you. And it's Mickey Flores. Mickey, we got to hop on a call, man. Catch up. You looked great the other night supporting a charity event I saw on Facebook there. So excellent. Thank you for the love emoji. You know, Facebook algorithm shares more when you give the love emoji, crying, laughing. But here's a few notes I wrote. Now, hypnosis can be so effective for addressing sleep and anxiety issues. One way it does, it reprograms your negative thoughts and thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to your sleep challenges and your anxiety challenges. So that is very, very important. Hypnosis can help you more easily access the subconscious mind. Now, I tell all my clients that your subconscious mind is kind of like your file folder on your computer, or old school, like a file cabinet. A lot of you probably don't know what that is, but file folders, and your subconscious mind, once we go through hypnosis, is guided to those folders with all the solutions. And when you get a solution, it is a aha moment in your mind. Hypnosis can provide quick relief to anxiety, sleep challenges, and pain as well. Once your mind is not focused on the pain, whether it be in your life or physiological, as in a pain from a sports injury, once your mind is not focused on that, the pain doesn't seem as bad, does it? That's part of my conversational hypnosis as well. I get you to think about some of these things. Hypnosis can be used as a standalone treatment or a supplement to traditional therapy. And we can address specific issues or we may just help you with your motivation. And a lot of times, traditional therapy does not help you with your motivation. A skilled hypnosis practitioner can provide guidance and support on you making small lifestyle adjustments as well in your diet, in your exercise, in just your thought pattern alone helps all those other things I just mentioned fall into place. You know, my average weight loss of a client, that's a byproduct. I don't say I do weight loss hypnosis. I can focus on that. But most of my clients lose 10 to 15 pounds in the first 5 to 10 weeks of our sessions, all by getting higher quality sleep. Higher quality sleep speeds up your metabolism, you burn more calories while you're asleep, and you lose more weight. Did you know that? Well, now you do. So here's the thing. As we maintain a better sleep routine, some people call it sleep hygiene. As we get that consistency in our life, our brain loves consistency. I heard a drug addict talk the other day and said, oh, well, some days I just did the drug just because I was used to doing it at 8 o'clock every night. And I didn't need it, but I just did it. Well, see, that's the negative habit consistency. So with hypnosis, we replace it with positive habits, positive consistency. So, for example, with sleep, you go to bed every night at 10 o'clock and you wake up every morning at 6 a.m. That's the ideal 8 hours of sleep. But more importantly, your brain and your body is used to going to bed at 10 and waking up at 6 a.m. And by getting your brain and body used to that, you get into a routine. And by getting into the routine, you drop from stage 2 to stage 3, which is the dreaming state, theta, to stage 4, or REM stage sleep, which is the most reparative and the most regenerative and restorative stage of sleep you can get into. Going into stage 4 sleep for, say, 3-4 hours a night is like rebooting your phone or your laptop. It sets itself body wise and mind wise back to your original setting. So if you have any questions right now, this is the time to allow the streaming service, just give it permission on, let's see, we're on Twitch, we're on Twitter, we're also on Chuck DeBroder Lightning Hypnosis YouTube, and on my Chuck DeBroder personal page. So any questions right now, it is Ask Me Anything. I'll give you some of the same consulting advice that I give my clients. Just like a lot of people that sign up for the free consultation program. Now, this program is called the S8, the Sleep Optimizer Program. It is 8 to 10 weeks of just intensively getting your mind and body into healthier routines. And I use a combination of conversational hypnosis and traditional trance or relaxation hypnosis you've seen in movies, in comedy stage shows. And yes, it is the same. We use the same techniques in both stage hypnosis as well as therapeutic. Just therapeutic takes a little longer, and by it taking a little bit longer, you stay longer in a trance. So I am in between clients right now, and it is a beautiful Sunday. Barbara Zaremby can tell you about some of the aha moments she's had and some of the changes, as well as a lot of my clients. And I love telling the story of one of my clients that was a little bit skeptical, hopped on after one session, got 8 hours of sleep the first night after just an hour session. Second night, 8 hours of sleep. And then on the third day, she texted me and said, Chuck, man, I'm going on vacation to LA, going to meet my girlfriends. I do not sleep well in hotels. Can you give me some advice? I don't want to ruin this trend of 2 nights in a row of higher quality sleep. So I gave her some little tricks and tips, and she slept another 8 hours the third night. And her girlfriends were all up and ready to go for the day early. And she said, wow, did I miss a note or something? Were we supposed to get up early? And they said, no, didn't you feel it? And she goes, feel what? The earthquake and the 6 tremors that happened all night long. We couldn't sleep. And she slept through an earthquake after just one sleep hypnosis session where she was an excellent client. She dipped right into stage 3. And do you know when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming, especially, your brain doesn't shut off. But when you're in stage 4, REM stage sleep, your brain keeps going. So in a hypnosis session, you're going to remember most everything I say, but your brain or your subconscious mind is going to absorb all the important things. We're live right now on Twitter, Twitch, on, Lightning Hypnosis YouTube, and the Chuck DeBroder Facebook page. So just give permission to my streaming service. Ask me any questions you would like. I've got a few minutes left before I hop on and help improve the life of another hypnotherapy client that I have lined up coming up here in 7 minutes that I'm going to pop up on a Zoom. So you've got 5 minutes here to ask any questions. But again, I'm going to go through some of the points that I made. Traditional therapy, they'll keep you coming back once a week, once a month. Most of the time, it's twice a month for many, many years. And it may take 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you have one aha moment breakthrough. With hypnosis, again, I guide your mind to the subconscious mind, and that's where you find the files right there. Barbara, thank you. Barbara, one of my clients, says Chuck is very personable and helpful. And yeah, I help out in many other areas too, because I'm a geek like that, not only with the weather forecasts, because I'm the hypnotic weatherman, but I help out in other areas such as healthy foods. Now, I give this to a lot of people, but man, if you can up your magnesium and your potassium, and we do something called the fruit of the night on our Chuck DeBroder Weather and News together. And the other night we did one, Rosario printed it out, on the guava fruit, and it is a winter fruit in Mexico. You can get it, and it is packed with more potassium, more magnesium than a banana. And before I leave, I always like to give the banana tea too. There's 8 times more potassium and magnesium in a banana peel than there is in the fruit of the banana. So you go to an organic food store, Sprouts, Whole Foods, you get a banana, you clean it really well with the vegetable wash and then wash that off. Leave the peel on, cut both ends of the banana off, throw it in a pot of boiling water for 15 minutes, and you just slowly turn down the heat. You keep that water. You can throw the fruit away. Some people make banana bread with it, But that water you drink in the morning, you drink it 2.5 hours, 3 hours before you go to sleep, and it mellows you out. Did you know potassium drops your heart rate for those of you with higher blood pressure, and it also regulates your heart rate as well. So it is so good. Almonds have magnesium and melatonin to help you mellow out as well. So if you want some of these free facts, I will tag my booking link. It's a free 30 to 45-minute call with me. Again, I help professionals improve their careers, boost their performance, all by getting sleep and erasing their anxiety in just hours, not years like traditional therapy. So if you're interested, if that sounds like you, drop me a message down below. It is now time for me to go help somebody else for an hour and 15 minutes in my hypnotherapy. And we're going to talk about so many things. And I want to hear about your challenges as well. And so do book that free 30-minute sleep and anxiety consultation appointment, costs you nothing. And if we're a right fit, I'll explain what it'll look like when we work together to improve your career, your health, your relationships, your finances, and just overall improve your life. Well, make it an excellent rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you again real soon for another Walking Through Your Brain with Chuck.